Well, was there an early time when race mattered to you? Was there a period where the consciousness of being not white mattered?
I was brought up to be proud of being black. And I mean proud in a real way. Proud to the point that I never had to say it, but I never had any problem with my color. I know that earlier in my life, my friends tended to be black very strongly. I had a tacit sense that real people were black and white people were other. I was given that in particular by my mother. And during the teen years, that started shifting. I wasn't conscious of it at the time, but I started to feel a dissonance with what black identity was thought to be as you became a teen in the late 70s and the early 80s. And so nowadays, my life is not as exclusively black as it used to be. But if anything, I used to consider it almost an advantage. This is going to sound corny, but for me, if you had asked me at 12 how I felt about being black, I'd say proud, because what with all of the obstacles that there have been, look how far we've come, and I'm glad to be part of that. I used to think it'd be kind of boring to be white, because you don't have that story. So there's that. As far as racism goes, little tiny things happen to me here and there, but one thing I do have is somewhere in me, I'm sure it's genetic, there's an ego. You know, I'm pretty thick-skinned, and I was a very headstrong kid. I tended to be a leader in social groups. So if anybody did present me with any sense that it was wrong to be black, frankly, I would have looked down on them. I wouldn't have been able to receive it the way I get the feeling many people receive it. To be honest, I still feel that way today, and I wish more black people did.